Okay, this is the CPM machine that you have to use for 21 days after surgery. So I want to show you what it does. You have to get into the machine, Velcro your foot. It's important that you make sure that your leg, hip, and everything is straight. And then there is a remote control that controls the leg, and it goes down to 0 degrees, and then it goes up to 90 degrees. The goal is to get to 90. Right now it's going down to a -5, which I help straighten it more. And then slowly, and this is controlled, it goes up to 90 degrees. Now you can choose to start off when you first get home, it's tight. You may only be at 60, and then the next day go to 65, and the next day 70 degrees, and then just keep going up to where the goal is, of course, is to get to 90 degrees. Right now it's at 48. If it hurts, then you're in it wrong, because it should not hurt. It should feel comfortable, a nice, easy stretch on the whole leg. Usually I can fall asleep in this as long as I got myself straight and it doesn't hurt. But if it hurts, then you need to get realigned. Make sure that your knee, hip, and foot is in a straight line, and then that takes the pressure off. So right there is, I had it at 81, and now it's going back down. So you can slowly build up each time, and it's a slow, gradual motion. I was worried when I first got it that what if it took off and went real fast? Well, it won't. This is the fastest that it goes, which gives you ease of mind, because that's in the back of your mind thinking, oh my gosh, what if it takes off? Well, you can control that, and there's an emergency stop. And when a medical company comes out and sets up the CPM machine for you, they'll go through all the directions of the handheld. This is what the handheld looks like. So you can control everything on the CPM machine based off of this. You can stop it, go higher, lower. Okay, so now it went all the way down to -5, and now I'm going back up. 90 is usually the most that they want you to go. Once you start physical therapy, the goal is to get to a 120-degree bend. I've been up to 100, but it's less comfortable, and it's actually not doing as good, they said. Going to 90 is the goal, 90 degree. Right now we're at 51 degrees. Degrees. With the CPM machine, you have to do this 6 hours a day for the 21 days after the surgery. You can break it up. You can do 2 hours at a time, or you can do an hour at a time. It's up to you. And they don't recommend that you do it continually for the 6 hours, which is hard to do anyway. There's 85 degrees. So it's a gradual stretch for the knee, and this is so important because if you don't get the bending in there, scar tissue can build up and lock up if you don't do this, and then you could possibly have to have them go in again and do surgery, which nobody wants to do. Now it's going back down to 0 degrees, and then I'll hit stop. Now, some people put it on their bed, but if you put it on the bed, then you have to take it off when you're ready to go to bed. So I had them set it up on the couch so it wouldn't have to be moved all the time. Because once it's set, it's easier to keep your leg, hip, and foot straight. And then if you move it, then you got to go through all that straightening again. So it's easier just to set it once by the medical company, make sure that it's correct, and just leave it. If you put it on the bed, then you're going to have somebody take it on and off and it's not light. Okay, we're getting down. 16, 14. Okay. And then I hit stop. So let's say I've been in it for the 2 hours. Unvelcro it. Get your foot out. And then you can see there's the scar that I had from, they went through the same scar again for total knee revision. But the CPM machine is so, so important. Make sure that you do not let up on that at any time. Make sure you do the 6 hours a day. It is very important.